guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jamie. In today's video, we're talking about some new makeup releases. Am I gonna buy them, put them on my wish list, or skip over them altogether? As always, this video is inspired by Samantha March, who created the Will I Buy It series, so I always have her Will I Buy It playlist linked in the description box down below, as well as the community playlist that she created. If you're interested in this makeup look, I just did a full face using Colourpop, and I used the new Going Coconuts palette, but they just had 3 releases this week, so I don't think it's even considered new anymore. I did do a Colourpop haul that should be live on my channel this week, and then the Get Ready With Me will probably be coming up next week. But I used this palette, the Tinted Fresh Hyaluronic Moisturizer, and another bunch of other products that I picked up. So stay tuned for that. But let's jump right into the video and we can actually kick it off with some new Colourpop. So the first release from Colourpop is in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, and it's not technically a collab. So Kathleen Lights has come out with a bunch of different blushes. She came out with her astrology blushes, and I actually used one of them today. And this is in the shade My Sun and Stars, and it's the one I have on my cheeks. And she put it into a compact, so you can get all of the blushes. So they're in these shades. Are they all the blushes? 6 pan blushes. I didn't know. So her blushes are I Need Space, Lunar Has It, So Retrograde, and My Sun and Stars. And it looks like there's a highlighter in Padded Down and Private Party, which is a bronzer. I don't believe she created the bronzer or the highlighter because I know she talked about Private Party as one of her favorite Colourpop bronzers forever. But that retails for $45. You can get that empty palette for $10. And they have individual compacts for the blushes, so those are $9 a piece. I forget how much I paid for the individual blush, but I'll have it linked down below because I didn't get mine in a compact because I have so many magnetic palettes. And then she did a curated eyeshadow palette. So it's a 24 pan palette. It retails for $45 with all the shades, or $10 if you just like the empty design. A lot of the shades I do have, so I'm not going to get it. I always have Trend Mood one's Instagram page linked down below, which is where I get the sources. So she does have each of the individual shades linked down below. So if you're interested in this but might have a lot of Colourpop shades, you might want to see how many duplicates you have in your collection. But this is available now on the Colourpop website, and I also have the links to where you can buy things down below, as well as the prices and release dates. But that's the first Colourpop release. The next Colourpop release is a brand new collection, and it is the Butterfly collection. And they also have a brand new product, which are puff highlighters. So they're kind of like loose highlighters, and they come with a powder puff. So the collection includes a palette which retails for $18, Super Shock shadows, which are $6 each, Jelly Much shadows, which are $8 each, a Luxe Blur lipsticks, which are $7.50 each, Luxe Lip Bundles, which is $34. Also, you get 3 shades. That can't be right. That is not a good price. And the Pixie Puff highlighter, which is $16. This is already available now on the Colourpop website, and I will once again have it linked down below. I love Colourpop. I mean, I just literally filmed a video with all Colourpop products. But I've talked about this so many times, so I'm trying to not repeat myself. It's so overwhelming where, I guess as like an aspiring content creator, I did a haul where I picked up their newest eyeshadow palette, and I was so excited to feature this because I picked it up, and then I picked it up literally the day it released, and I, hauled it the day after I got it, and I was so excited, and I was like, yes, this is new, this is like fresh content, people want to see this. But there's already like 3 new collections that have released by the time that video is going to go live on my channel. So I guess as someone who's an aspiring content creator, it's kind of frustrating when they release so many things that like the release that I was really excited to talk about is already over and done with. But also as a consumer, it's frustrating because I probably would have bought this butterfly palette. I actually think it's really pretty, but I just spent $70+ on Colourpop, so I really don't have the budget to make a new order. I mean, I understand they're releasing stuff and people are buying it, but it makes it really difficult as someone who is on YouTube and someone who has a normal job and a budget that can't be 100% spent on makeup to have stuff released every day. I would have liked to try the lipsticks. I think the lipsticks look really pretty, but I can't be buying new Colourpop products every week. It just doesn't make sense. So like, yeah, I'll save up for a haul, but then by the time you get those products that you really want, they're pretty much old news. And then the last thing they released, which honestly, when I saw this photo on Trend Mood, I was convinced it was a Morphe palette, but it's from Colourpop, and they're creating a 30 shade palette. It has mattes and shimmers since the Bare Necessities palette, and they also have a brush roll. I think the brushes look really pretty. It almost reminds me of that Kylie Cosmetics holiday brush collection that we all know kind of had that fiasco a few years ago. We don't have prices on either items, but they will be available this week. Are they available on Thanksgiving? I think they're available Thanksgiving Day, which is the Thursday the 28th. So yeah, I definitely thought this was Morphe, which like no discredit to Morphe, but kind of when I think of a 30 or 35 palette with pretty much the same color scheme, Morphe is just the brand that I think of. I'm not gonna buy this. This looks like every neutral palette that I have. And I know I've shown this palette 100 times, but this like looks like an exaggerated color scheme. Like, why would you come out with a neutral palette and then come out with a 30 pan neutral palette? Also, I've talked before, I'm just not a fan of large palettes. Like something like this I would probably use in a video, and then it would be in my drawer full of palettes at the very bottom and I'd hardly reach for it. But if you're someone that has like the Going Coconuts eyeshadow palette, if you have any sort of Morphe 35 whatever palette, honestly, you don't need this. I guess it's appealing, but to be honest, I think the So Jaded one was $35, which isn't crazy outrageous, but it is out of some people's price points. And a lot of these shades look really similar. So it's not something I would personally recommend. I would prefer a 9-pan palette to one with 30 shades. But that wraps up all the new Colourpop releases for now. We all know that as the holiday season's coming, Colourpop's gonna pump out 100 different collections, which it is what it is. I've kind of accepted it as a thing at this point. It's just not what I really am interested in when a brand comes out with. I like more staggered and thoughtful releases because one, it gives me time to save up money if there's a release that I really like. And two, you know, people can have the opportunity to make videos or watch videos, and you don't buy something and then all of a sudden it's like the 5th collection to come out. It becomes kind of overwhelming, and I feel like this is the very general consensus looking from the comments on the Trend Mood One Instagram page. But speaking of Morphe, they came out with 2 new palettes. They have the Blue Your Mind palette and the Truth or Bear palette. These are 18-pan palettes and they're $18 each. And obviously we all know that Morphe has a whole bunch of affiliate codes. I'm not sure if these are coming into Ulta. It doesn't specify on the Trend Mood One page, but they are available now on the Morphe Brushes website. I'm trying to think of how to say this nicely. One, I think the Truth or Bear one is the most unnecessary palette Morphe's ever released because literally all they have are multiple pan neutral palettes. 18 palettes is definitely, or 18 pans is definitely smaller than their typical size, but it's still a little bit bigger than what I prefer. Also, I just feel like these look big. They have a mirror in the palette, which is like a nice addition, but you're also only spending $18 for 18 shades and a mirror, so I'd wonder how good the quality is. The blue one is pretty. It's more out of the box for what Morphe typically produces, but I'd love to see this as like a 9-pan blue palette. I think it's nice, but it's not something that I would need. I'd actually be really interested to see reviews on the blue palette because blues are notoriously hard to make, but I'd love to see them continue to come out with smaller palettes because that's something I'm into. And if Morphe came out with a smaller palette that had a color scheme I liked, I'd be much more inclined to buy it. Let me know what you think of this release in the comments down below because I love to have discussions with you guys about the products that you're interested in buying and the products we're just not interested in buying. There's a new Fenty collection, which of course sparked my eye because I love Fenty Beauty. So they're coming out with a Trophy Wife collection. So we all know Trophy Wife was one of the first kilowatt highlighters that came out, and it's that literal yellow gold. It would never have worked on my skin tone, but it was something like exciting and different for the launch. So now we're coming out with the Trophy Wife Gloss Bomb, a Trophy Wife Hyper Glitz lipstick that looks like a lip topper, the Trophy Wife Fairy Bomb Shimmer Powder, and the Hyper Metallic Eyeliner. These are already available online at fentybeauty.com, and they're coming to Sephora on December 6th. I don't have any prices for these items yet, or at least the Trend Mood post that I'm looking at doesn't, but they do look pretty. Honestly, out of all of the things, I get the Gloss Bomb because what can I say? I am a sucker for a good gloss bomb. I had all 3 original shades. My favorite one is Diamond Milk, hands down, and I'd be interested in seeing this in store and seeing how gold it really is. The loose highlighter would never work for me. You can obviously tell how fair my skin tone is, and that just would not work for me. And I'm not really one for gold lipstick. I would consider the eyeliner, but realistically, I don't think I would wear it. But I'm really interested in the Gloss Bomb. I will probably go into Sephora at some point when this releases in person and swatch it and see what it's like. But Fenty is one of those brands that, like, no matter what they release, I'm always interested because they do release small curated items, and I think their things are really well thought out, and it comes with like small releases, and I really do like Fenty. I was actually having a whole conversation about them this weekend. I Love what Rihanna's done with the brand. She is the literal definition of a girl boss. But I am definitely excited to see. Oh, we do have some prices. So I found another Trend Mood post that I saved on my Instagram that actually does have some prices. So there's also a kit that you can get, which has the 4-piece kit. It's the eye, cheek, lip set with a makeup bag, and that retails for $69. And the kit includes the Trophy Wipe Gloss Bomb, the Hyper Glitz lipsticks, the Hyper Metallic Liquid Eyeliner, and the OG Kilowatt Highlighter. The Fairy Bomb Shimmer Powder is $28, which I really don't think is the worst price ever, but that's all the prices it has. There actually are swatches of the lip gloss, and it looks really pretty. Like, it doesn't look like it's gold lips, like a tint of gold. So I'm actually really interested in picking that up. I adore the Gloss Bomb formula. It's one of my favorite lip gloss formulas. It's literally always in my purse, no matter where I go. So definitely interested in picking that up. Now, another brand that has been linked to Colourpop is Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I don't know why I thought they wouldn't go crazy over the holidays. For some reason, I was like, oh, they released so much. They'll just let us, you know, put some stuff on disc, like a clearance. But they are releasing everything. So I'm going to catch my breath first before we start going through this. So there's the Norvina Blockbuster collection for $89, and this is their Black Friday deal. I was planning on filming an entire video for Black Friday. Not really sure where that stands as of now, because to be honest, I haven't found as many deals as I anticipated. If I find more, I'll try to get that up quickly and filmed, but as of right now, I don't see that happening. But this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Black Friday deal. So the Norvina Blockbuster collection retails for $89. It has the Pro Pigment Volume 1 full-size eyeshadow palette, the primer, an eyeliner, 5 new loose glitters, and glitter adhesive. I'm not gonna get this. 1, it's $90. 2, I wouldn't really use the glitters. And 3, I wouldn't really use the eyeshadow palette. Then you have the Holiday Mini Matte Lipstick Set, which is $59. It has Pink Champagne, which is a metallic blush pink with a gold shift, which I have that eyeshadow, and it's one of my favorite single shadows. You have Staycation, which is a matte nude beige, Chrome Peach, a metallic peach nude with a gold shift. You have Spirit, which is a matte pale pink, Rose Gold, a metallic warm rose with a gold shift, Blood Orange, a matte burnt orange, Cinnamon, a matte rosy terracotta, Vivid, a matte beet red, Chrome Brown, metallic chrome brown, and Chrome Purple, a slate gray with a violet sparkle. I have tried one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipsticks, and it's not my favorite formula. I find that it's kind of akin to her liquid lipsticks, where it's really pigmented, but it's really drying. So I tend to not really wear it very frequently. You have the Holiday Liquid Lipstick Set, which once again, not the biggest fan of liquid lipsticks. I think she has great colors, but the formula, like if you eat with that formula on, it will crumble, and it doesn't even look graceful as it wears off. It literally looks like your lips are cracking and falling off. But for $69, you can get the shade Bellini, which is a metallic golden peach, Cali Sunset, a metallic rose with iridescent sparkle, Chrome Rose Gold, a metallic rose gold, Chrome Shadow, a metallic plum, Chrome Olive, a metallic golden olive with iridescent sparkle, Pink Punch, a matte bright magenta, Chrome Violet, a metallic violet with a pink shift, Chrome Bronze, a metallic warm bronze with iridescent sparkle, Chrome Burgundy, a metallic burgundy red, and Chrome Matte, a matte candy apple red. I feel like, so she has a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss set, and I feel like these colors would work better as a gloss. I do really like the Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss format, but didn't metallic lipsticks kind of come and go? The Holiday Lip Gloss Set is $65 and includes the shades Pearl, a multi-dimensional sparkle, and a soft opalescent pink base. Undressed, Cafe au lait liqueur. I have that one. Love that gloss. Alexandria, a multi-dimensional pink sparkle with a golden base. Nude Peach, a soft peachy nude lacquer. Luna, dazzling multi-reflective gold sparkle. Night Sky, blue and purple sparkle in her iridescent black base. Saint Tropez, a metallic iridescent rose gold. I also have that one, and it is one of the most unique and most like, I get compliments on that every time. Sunset Strip, a sparkling coral. Citrine, multi-dimensional gold, pink, and soft green sparkle in a golden gloss base. Sparkling garnet, and metallic fuchsia with pink sparkle. Now, if I was to buy anything up to this point, it would definitely be that lip gloss set, because I love the lip glosses. If you're not familiar with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses, they are really opaque. So that's kind of like a negative or positive depending on your lip gloss preference. So they definitely can alter the color underneath. I have the shade Undressed, which is the nude, so I like it if I want to lighten up a color, but I can't wear it by itself. And I have Saint Tropez, which I literally wear by itself and like not with a lipstick underneath because it is pigmented. I'd love to see Anastasia Beverly Hills come out with sheer glosses, but I do like the gloss formula if you wanted to try something from there. And then we have the Rose Gold Eyeshadow Palette Vault, which is one of the best deals to ever come out. So this one is $69 and includes Soft Glam, Modern Renaissance, and Norvina, or you have the 2-tier one, which is $49, which is Soft Glam and Modern Renaissance. So if you don't own these palettes and you're interested in them, or like if you have one and a friend doesn't have one, I highly recommend this. The Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes retail for $45. So if you're getting the 2-tier one, which is Soft Glam and Modern Renaissance, it's essentially a buy one, get one free. Okay, you're paying $4 extra, but like I don't own Soft Glam, and if I had a friend that wanted Modern Renaissance, I would definitely convince them to buy this with me. And for the 3-tier one, it's $69, which still isn't the price of 2 of their eyeshadow palettes. And you're getting Soft Glam, Modern Renaissance, which is hands down my favorite eyeshadow palette of all time, and Norvina, which I also really love. Like, this is a great deal. I know last year they came out with their 4-tier one, and it had, I believe it was Prism, Modern Renaissance, Soft Glam, and was it Subculture? Did Subculture come in it? I feel like they want to put Subculture in it. Did they put Subculture in it? So I remember I texted my friend about this and I was like, damn, if we didn't have all the palettes, like I would have bought this. I know that set sold out like crazy last year. So if you're interested, I would definitely recommend getting on the Anastasia Beverly Hills website on November 26th at 9 p.m. Pacific time. And I'll also be online at Sephora on November 27th at 2 p.m. and online at Ulta Beauty, and apparently some stores have it out. Eyeshadow palettes are hands down the best deal that Anastasia Beverly Hills is offering this Black Friday. So I highly recommend getting them if you're interested in those palettes. But when it comes to the vaults of lipstick and lip gloss, it might seem like a great deal, but I know I would personally not even wear half of those shades. So I'd be wasting money for a supposed discount. So that's something to think about when it comes to the holiday season or these vault collections, because on paper, they're a great deal, but if you're not using all the products, you are losing money at the end of the day. But let me know down below what you're planning on getting from Anastasia Beverly Hills this holiday season, if you're getting anything. So this palette caught my eye this morning. It's actually one of the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palettes, and I've kind of maybe not given these the most positive reviews in the past, but I think this is one of their better color schemes. Although if you're a Sagittarius, you'll have to let me know how you think down below. Apparently people in the comments on the Trend Moon One website were not feeling it, but I think as like an objectively non-Zodiac person, this is pretty. I am a Taurus as a fun fact, but I really don't know much about the Zodiac. So this is part of their yearly or their year-long astrological series where they came out with the mini Zodiac palettes. This will be available on Black Friday up to 50% off, and you can also use a code for 10% off. Palettes, brush sets, and more. So Trend Mood says, who's ready for the next mini Zodiac collection by BH Cosmetics? This is the Sagittarius. It includes 9 color shadows and a highlighter palette, a mix of caramel, cinnamon, and mahogany to purple hues and majestic lavenders, violets, and a radiant deep plum. So since it's half off for Black Friday, it's $7, but it regularly retails for $14. Honestly, for $7, that is not a bad price considering you're getting 8 eyeshadows and a highlighter. 8 eyeshadows? Yeah. So like 9 shades altogether. I think the purples are really pretty. I could have done without a lot of the browns. I just don't think they're necessary. But I feel like this is one of their better color schemes. If you are planning on buying anything from BH Cosmetics during the holiday season, I love their brushes. I think their brushes are phenomenal, and Trend Mood One looks like she has a code with BH Cosmetics. I think this is pretty if you don't have a large eyeshadow palette collection. For myself, I can definitely duplicate all of these colors, but I have to give credit where credit's due because I kind of didn't like most of the others palettes in the series. But I think those are all the releases I'm going to talk about today. Let me know in the comments down below which products you're planning on buying and which products just aren't for you. If you like this video, I hope you'll consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. I post a new video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'd love if you come join me next time. But that's going to be all for today. Thanks for watching.